everybody, nice to see you again. I hope you're well. This week we're talking about the UK, which is where we live. I've got some things to talk to you about today. I've got an activity for you to do and I've got a game. And later on there might be a quiz as well for you to test your knowledge. Okay, so let's get started with the information that I've got to tell you. This is the UK. The United Kingdom is the real name and we call it the UK for short. Okay, you can see that the UK is made up of 4 different countries. This is Ireland, the Republic of Ireland, and it's not in the UK, so we're not going to talk about that today. We're just going to talk about these 4 countries. Now, you'll see that 3 of them are attached and 1 of them is not. So to get to this country, which is called Northern Ireland, you'll have to get on a boat or on an aeroplane to get there. I've done that journey lots of times. Now, this is England, the biggest country, and this is where we live. Do you know where Nottingham is in this map? It's about here, right in the middle. This is London, the capital city of England. Can you see it's quite near the bottom of England, quite near the south? This is Scotland, and it's attached to England. At the top of England, you find Scotland. The capital city of Scotland is Edinburgh. Then over here, we've got Wales, which is quite a small country, and it's attached onto the side of England. Can you see? And the capital city of Wales is Cardiff. And then over the sea in Northern Ireland, we've got the capital city is Belfast. Each of these countries has got its own flag. This is the flag for England, and we call it the St. George's Cross. This is the flag for Scotland. This is the flag for Northern Ireland, and this is the flag for Wales. Notice the flag from Wales has got a dragon on it. That makes it easy to remember, doesn't it? Now, if you watched the BBC video about the UK, then you will have learnt about landmarks. There are 2 types of landmarks, man-made and natural. Natural landmarks are ones that have been made by the land, by itself, with no help from people. They are things like rivers, lakes, mountains, and then there are man-made landmarks, which are made by people. Couldn't be made without people. They are things like buildings, castles, bridges, things like that. Now I've got an activity for you to do. Can you see this? I've just taken a piece of paper, drawn a line at the top, written the name of the country, and then I've written flag, capital city, natural landmark, man-made landmark. And then I've filled in all the boxes for England. So I've drawn the flag, I've written what the capital city is called, I've drawn the natural landmark, and I've drawn a man-made landmark. You can do that for all the countries. If you have a look here, I've made one for Wales, and I'll fill that in after. You can do this for all of the countries. This is the game I was telling you about. You'll see that I've got a map of the UK. And don't worry if you haven't got a printer to print one off, you can just draw one. Doesn't matter if it's perfect, as long as you've got the 4 different countries, that's the most important thing. And I've made some countries, and you see I've put them on a different shape piece of paper and a different colour so we don't get them mixed up with the cities. Because when you're learning all of these new places, it's a bit easy to get mixed up between countries and cities. So I've put them on different coloured card. And I've got 4 flags. And the game is, you have to put them all in the right place. So I'm going to take Wales. Do I know where Wales is? I think it's that little country there. What is the capital city of Wales? Is it Cardiff? Is it Edinburgh? Is it London? Or is it Belfast? Let me have a think. I think it's Cardiff. So let's put that there as well. And which one is the flag? Oh, I remember, it's the one with the dragon on it. So I'm going to put that there as well. Can you do the same for all 4 countries? And then ask a grown-up how many you got right. And then you can take it all off and start again. You could maybe test the grown-ups in your house to see if they're as good as you. Now, while we're talking about the UK, I thought we have to talk about Nottingham because that's where we live. It's very important that we know where we live. So if you look at the whole of the UK, where do you think Nottingham goes? Can you guess? Yes, it goes right in the middle of England. Once you've found that on the map, then using our activity from before, I thought it might be nice to do this as well about Nottingham. Did you know that Nottingham has got its own flag? And we can't do a capital city of Nottingham, but you can write which area you live in. You can find some natural landmarks. I thought about Sherwood Forest, the caves under Nottingham City, and the River Trent. And then I thought about some man-made landmarks. And I thought about Market Square. I bet you've all been there. Nottingham Castle, we've all seen that, haven't we? And Goose Fair, I'm sure you've all had lots of fun there on the biggest fair in all of Europe.